All right, looks like everything's working so far, and it is Friday, November 25th, 2022, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshall Manlove from Delaware Sports. This episode dedicated to the 2022 Delaware All-State Cross-Country teams. A couple things before we get started here. First of all, going to do the girls team first from third to first, and then the boys team from third to first. And we did the all conference and all county teams in previous episodes, so just go to whatever platform you watch these videos and you can find them. I apologize in advance if I mess up anybody's name. I actually have rehearsed some of these. Yeah, I did. Usually I don't. I'm also subject to user error. I have double-checked everything, but sometimes even when I double-check, it is necessary to do a triple-check, which I didn't do here today. Now, the all-state cross-country teams are determined by the best times combined in Division 1 and 2 for boys and girls. The first 7 top times are first team, 8 through 14 are second team, and 15 through 21 are third team. That is at least the last I knew. It could have changed. They might be doing things a little bit differently, but the last I checked the necessary website for that information, there was no updates or nothing different that I could figure out there. I'll play a little background music as I do this. Just keep in mind that I just used the same music for the introduction. That's it. Don't want to have any copyright strikes against me. But right before we begin, I'm just going to mention real quickly that this is brought to you by me, Marshall Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you'd like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you are having, please consider my stage hypnosis show. I've done these shows all across the country and internationally as well, from Atlantic City to Las Vegas to Branson, everywhere in between, from backyards to major venues, and you can have one at your party or an event. Just reach out to me at marshallmanlove.com. All right, let's let the music begin, and we shall then begin. Come on. But you got to work music when you hit the button. That's how this is supposed to work. When you hit the button, the music's supposed to play. Let me lower it. Get a nice background volume going there. That should be good, I think. Hopefully I don't have to do this all over again. Let's proceed. With the third team girls, Maddie Priest, Archmere. She's a junior. Lily Bowe from Sussex Academy. She is a junior. Natalie Radecki from Caravel, a freshman. Katya Geyer from Sussex Academy. She is a freshman. One more note. I'm going to drink coffee on camera right through the middle of this. If I can, I make the rules here. Claire Kornacki from Ursuline. She is a senior. Irina Verado from Sussex Tech. She's a junior. Claire Hulsey from St. Andrews. She's a freshman. The Saints, Division II state champions. Let's go to the second team now. From St. Mark's, Natalie Donaldson. She's a senior. From Padua, Anna Bacchius. She's a freshman. Pandas, state champions in Division I. Melissa Napier from Conrad. She's a sophomore. Leah Horgan from St. Andrews. She's a sophomore. Leah Miller from St. Andrews. She's a senior. Katie Kuhlman from Cape Henlopen. She's a senior. Kylie McCarthy from Padua. She's a junior. Now we'll go to the first team. The overall winner from Division I and Division II is Bryn Crandall from Indian River. Did an interview with her last week. You can find that conversation on our platforms. Katie Payne from Tatnall. She's a sophomore. Sophia Holgado from Padua. She's a junior. Mary Flanagan from Padua. She's a junior. Looks just like her mom. Katrina Endress from Tatnall. She's a junior. Bella Walsh from Middletown. She's a junior. Lily Murphy from St. Andrews. She's a senior. Those are the first team. Girls all-state cross-country runners. Before we move on to the boys, special thanks go out to my friends at Jazzercise in Middletown. One of the proprietors there runs a very active Facebook group page for parents of high school athletes. They're kind enough to post up links to these videos that I produce in that page, and I'm appreciative of that. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home in Delaware, Maryland, or Pennsylvania, I can help you out. I'm licensed to sell real estate in all three of those states. I can stand by your side or have your back in a real estate transaction. Transactions which are getting a little bit more complicated these days with the rising interest rates and the decreasing home prices. So just reach out to me at marshalmanlove.foxroach.com. It's like I almost timed that music properly. It's like I had a plan. I didn't, but it worked out that way. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the boys. Where am I going? Let's hit this button. All right. Whoop. Just like the picture. Eamon Rush from Middletown. He's a senior. We're starting with the third team, all-state team here. Ian Hayes from Woodbridge. He's a senior. Not only is he an all-state cross-country runner, but he's an all-state soccer player. He's also an all-district football player for the Blue Raiders. Interviewed him last year when we found out he played 3 sports. You'll find that on all of our platforms. Sam Felice from Salesianum Jr. Now there's a possibility I have some of these Salesianum pictures mixed up. If I do, just write to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. I'll correct them on the website at delawaresports.com. Joey DeGregory from Cape Henlopen. He's a junior. William O'Donnell from Cape Henlopen. He's a senior. Peter Bird from St. Andrews. He's a sophomore. Troy Hedrick from Delaware Military Academy. He's a senior. That's the third team. Now let's take a look at the second team. Starting with Walter Samuels from Middletown. He is a senior. Ben Pizarro from Tatnall. He's a sophomore. James Kennedy from Salesianum. He's a junior. Cameron Williams from Hodson. He's a junior. Maddox Downs from Cesar Rodney. He's a junior. Matthew Bradley from Salesianum. He's a senior. Connor Wilson from Smyrna. He's a senior. Those are the boys' second team cross-country runners. Oh, look at that. Music ends right we go to the next one. I'm having a good day here today. It's like I planned this all out in advance. Trust me, I didn't, though. Not with the music, anyway. Took 30 hours just to get all these pictures together. Are you kidding me? And try to time the music on top of it? Yeah, okay. All right. Here's the first team, starting with the overall winner, Jonathan Drew from Middletown. He's a senior. Matthew Miller from Salesianum. He's a senior. Salesianum, state champions in Division I. Ryan Baker from Cape and Lopin. He's a senior. Ethan Walter from Delaware Military Academy. He's a sophomore. He was the Division II state champion. Jonas Rush from Middletown. He's a senior. Lathan Love Brown from AI DuPont. He's a senior. Wore the best glasses of this meet. Colin Small from Salesianum. He is a senior. So that was a look at the 2022 Delaware All-State Cross Country teams. Keep in mind that to win the state championship, be a member of the cross country all-state team, it's just this one particular race. So for people who have won multiple all-state honors, such as Bryn Crandall, who's won this championship, the Division II Girls Championship, the last 2 years, 2 different courses, only one day. You can be state champion on one day. It's not a culmination of races throughout the year. Different courses, different conditions. Last year it was freezing, this year it was hot. So cross-country runners earn my respect in a way that probably no other athlete does, except for wrestlers. We're going to be in wrestling season soon, and you know, in cross-country you have to run as fast as you can for like 16 to 20 minutes. In wrestling, for 6 minutes and maybe even a little more, you have somebody trying to choke you out. So very, very tough sports. But for reasons explained in other videos that I've done about cross country, these young athletes earn my respect. And I highly recommend that if you have an opportunity to go watch a couple of these big meets, like the state championship, obviously, but the Newcastle County Cross Country Championships and the Henlopen Conference Cross Country Championships, go watch. It is thrilling. The starts are fun. The pre-race is fun, watching everybody get ready to run, get a couple of vantage points throughout the course. People can show you where to go. You see the kids running by and get to the finish line. Obviously, when you watch the kids cross the finish line, that's exciting. But what happens after that is very interesting also. So if you have any corrections, you need to send to me, mysportsreports@gmail.com. If you would like to join me here at My Sports Reports and Delaware Sports, reach out to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. If you're I put you and you're together, that's what came out there. If your school or program has a media department and you would like to cooperate in some way, reach out to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Special thanks go out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Dawnie M., my friends, Joey V., Tommy K. Thanks for supporting. And the video is now going all sorts of wonky here. And please, like, share, and subscribe so we can help cross-promote your athletes and their endeavors to as many people as we possibly can. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday to those of you who are watching today and are planning to go out there shopping and all that chaos. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. Now, I'm off to produce something else in the home studio in Middletown, Delaware. Have a great day.